creating earth attached to heaven. Okay? So here we got the source, that's the lamp, beaming through the eye of Horus, or cat's eye, beaming the image of self, whatever lesson you need to learn, whatever drama you want to go through, whatever that you're needing to do on earth as it is in heaven, is being beamed onto this photographic field. Okay? We create this three-dimensional image through our thoughts and our feelings. That's what's going through this hologram. We are connecting, remember, going through earth into heaven, back down onto earth, okay? We are embracing the human and the divine, okay? Human and divine. So there's the source, the light, going through the eye of Horus, reflecting it on a piece of paper. And we believe that this piece of paper is reality. So that's how the hologram works. This is really, really important because when we change, okay, we go through the realm shift, and we're going through it right now. A lot of us do not like the framework that we're in, and we know that we can change it. It's in our genetic code, our DNA, to know these things. And so some people are really getting it, and some people are really not. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to just interrupt myself. I've been talking to people, and people are talking about spaceships coming down and picking up all the good ones and leaving all the bad ones behind. I'm talking about people activating their light bodies and going into a different dimension. They're talking about being either taken to Venice or held up in the spaceship and then brought down back to Earth in this three-dimensional framework. Okay? Probably it'll be a lot different than it is now, but nonetheless, they're talking about going up in the spaceship, being held until the Earth changes, and then being brought back. What I'm talking about is making a quantum leap and going into your light bodies, going through the gateway, leaving this dimension as a cosmic mind, going through the gateway. I have been to the gates of these other dimensions, and I've actually gone back to where I came from, which surprised me. Pretty incredible. Pretty incredible. I don't know if we're going to get to go home to where we were created or just go into this other dimension. I'm not really sure what's going to happen on that, but I have gone to other gateways. And I'll tell you the first thing that I noticed in the dimension that I go to a lot, where I feel like I came from, the sky is like a midnight blue, and it is iridescent, and a lot of pyramids, and a lot of what I would say would be mosque-looking domes. A lot of gold looking. Now it's also translucent. And a lot of sea with enormous, like whales and dolphins, enormous. And the creatures there are transparent, and they are enormous. In fact, when I popped in, I realized I was just about this big, and okay, this is about it. I was like this big, and they were this big. And I think it was me. So we're not going in a spaceship and coming back. We're going and we're not coming back. We're going to stay in these other dimensions. Maybe we have freedom of choice of which one to go to. I've been traveling to different planets and star systems for a long, I don't want to say how long, for a long, long time. And it's all done with thought. It's not done with electricity. It's not done with a machine. It's just done with thought. It is activating those dormant areas in your mind. And there's somebody else that I want to thank. I want to thank Max the Crystal Skull, where I would probably not be where I'm at if I hadn't worked with Joanne Parks and Max for, I don't know, 12, 13 years. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Max. And then I got to work with Shauna Ra, and I work with a lot of other crystals. So I also want to thank the stone people and the crystal people. The stone recorders are recording. The crystals are scientific knowledge, quantum physics, or the way I call it, spiritual physics, because I don't like machines. So I'm going to end with today with these two. There's more. Okay? This is really, really important. The realm shift, letting go of the way we believe the world operates and reordering it. And then beaming it down on this. If you're going to come back here, you won't even need this if you use your light body and go home. Go to the next couple dimensions over. So I'm going to quit here, and I hopefully will be able to get the rest done this week. And I'm really happy to be teaching again, so I'm walking in gratitude for that. I just want to thank all of you and tell you how much I love you all, how much I care. I didn't learn this just for myself. I learned it for all of us. I spent my entire life doing this. So I hope I'm explaining it right. So I love you. God bless.